Hi, you guys. Happy Monday night. I'm going to wait for a couple of people to jump on here. We have added a lot of new friends, new faces, new ambassadors to our team over the last few months. And I always think these are great refreshers to help you and get you started off on the right track and really help guide you. Hi, Shelly. Really to help guide you in the direction that you want to go with this and meet you where you're at. So many people are on this team for so many different reasons, and it could be very scary and new and exciting, and just wanted to make sure that you get started off right and have all of the information that you need to know to get started. If you're on here, shoot some hearts, thumbs up, comment below. I would love to hear from you. I'm going to try to be very respectful of your time. I really wanted this to be like 11 minutes, but it's probably going to be more closer to 20. So, but I'm here to help you every step of the way. I wanted to first start out and introduce myself. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Nicole Gorgon. I'm your senior Ruby upline for Plexus, and thank you for taking the time on a Monday night. I know we are all so crazy busy with schedules, and I just landed from New York like 3 hours ago, so I've been running around like crazy trying to get ready for getting school back tomorrow. But wanted to introduce myself. If you are not personally sponsored by me, then you might be wondering what Nicole's Pink Power team page is. And basically what this page is, this is our larger team page. This is the team page where everybody who is on our team, regardless if you're sponsored by me or if you have another friend that you join on this journey, we are all onto this page. So you might be off into a different entity on their own personal team page. So for example, Ruth, if you are under Ruth or anyone who's under Ruth, you might be a part of Ruth's Plexus team. But this Nicole's Big Pink Power team page is just your one-stop shop, large group. We really focus on incentives, contests, product information. We want to give recognition and shout outs to those who rank up in advancements. We have a files tab on this page, and so it's just a really, really great resource and tool. So that's kind of what this page is about. But I wanted to first start and address and let you know that you're in the right place. You made the right decision. You have taken that leap, taken that step of faith, and come into something that I cannot even tell you how much of a gift it is that we have, not only for ourselves, but to share with other people. And if you're anything like me, I watched for a good year. I watched my friend Jen Hawkins for over a year post on Facebook about Plexus. I didn't understand how this would work. I didn't understand what it was. I just knew that I had hit my rock bottom and I was in a desperate place to get healthy. And some of you might be here for that exact reason. Some of you guys might be here for other health reasons, maybe for the business opportunity. The beautiful thing about what we have is that it addresses all three of the main issues that so many of us need help with, which is balancing blood sugars, gut health, and inflammation. You're going to hear a lot about those things through your time in Plexus and a lot about those things through education on our team page. And I'll talk a little bit about some of the products, just a small bit, because this isn't a product knowledge video, just one to help kind of bring you full circle of why you're here. But you might be asking yourself questions that I asked myself in the beginning. What in the world are these people on? Like, they are so happy and energetic. Is this company crazy? Do these products really work? Is this compensation plan legit? This will be 4 years for me into this business, or into Plexus. I started January 2014, and I'm telling you, it just gets better and better and better every single day. So if you're asking yourself those questions, that is completely normal, because I think a lot of people do. All of a sudden you pay $34.95 and you are a part of this group of community of the most amazing people. But if you don't understand what this is that you're doing or what it is that you're taking, that's what we want to change. We want you to feel a part of this, feel not on an island by yourself, and know that we are such an open door team. I am an open book. The majority of our team is an open book. So we are here. please utilize us. Please ask questions. There is no silly question at all. We do have a group page, Plexus does, called the Plexus Ambassador Support Team. And this is a Facebook group. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of people there. So if you have a question where you might need like a specific ingredient question or a symptom or something that somebody might ask you or you're going through, you can feel free to ask it on that Plexus Ambassador support page, and you'll have a lot of answers within 30 seconds. However, please use this group, use this Facebook page for those questions if you want to on a more personal level. And if we don't know, we can guide you to that page as well. But please feel free to ask. That's where it really starts. I still ask questions. I'm still learning every single day. And it's something that I take to heart because I know that I could go to each and every one of a person on this team and know that I am not ever going to get judged, ever going to get laughed at. We are all in this together, and we call each other our life cheerleaders because that's really what we are, regardless, even outside of Plexus. This is something, a community that I never even really realized that I needed and was missing in my life until I started this. So again, this Nicole's Pink Power Team page, kind of circling back to there, sorry I get off track. This is where you're going to go through. There's a lot of training. There's a files tab. We constantly upload files. There's also, if you see at the top of the page, once you log off of this video and look back at the top of the page, there is a pinned post. And this pinned post, really, you see it right when you go to this team page. And it's going to be helpful information on how to take your products. There's also a helpful YouTube video. But in addition to that pinned post, underneath you're going to see three or four small circles of groups that are linked to our team page. And you can click on that and become a member of yourself. If you need help, ask your sponsor, ask your friend who got you started, and they can connect you to these pages. One, for example, is called the Pink Power Team Training Notes. This is another Facebook group, and it's not to bombard you with Facebook groups. It's just to help guide you into the direction of where you want to go. So this Pink Power Team Training Facebook group is really what it is, what it's called. It's a lot of training details. It's a lot of files. It's a lot of things where you can type in a search bar and find something, testimonials, different things of that sort, product overviews. So make sure you go and visit and become a part of that page. We also have, if any of you have any friends that decide to join you on this journey, any customers, anybody that wants to try any of the products, we have a customer group, and it's called Live Your Best Life the Plexus Way. This is solely for our customers, to keep them engaged, to keep helpful information out there. We do a product of the month focus. We're always about research and educating and just making sure everyone feels comfortable with information that they have on hand. So you're going to see a good mixture of posts on the Pink Power Team page, some about the products, some about the business. We do not want you to feel pressured. If you started simply for your health, that's how I started. That's how 99.9% of the people on our team started. If you see something, anything about the business posts, please just bear with us. We are a lot of different people. I think our team has reached close to 600 people, which is so exciting. So we're just trying to best accommodate and best guide everyone the best way that we know how, but to merge and mix that information together. But those that are interested in the business, this is something that has become an unexpected business for many of us, majority of us, myself included. If you're interested in ever learning how to get your products paid for, that's something I'll talk about at the very end. But that's something that we're here to support. And if you're here just to take the products at the best pricing possible, that is so awesome. So congratulations for being here and making that right decision. I did want to mention, we do have a group coming up. If you're interested in, the holidays are coming up. It's becoming a little bit more harder to control our sugar cravings, different things of that sort. We have a group coming up starting on November the 13th that's called Easing Into the Holidays. Now this group is going to focus on Slim and Ease, the two products, so the Pink Drink and Ease, which is part of our discomfort line. So Slim and Ease, this is going to start November 13th. We have asked everybody to get their orders placed hopefully by the end of this week. But this is another group that's linked up at the top of the Pink Power Team page. So you'll have this information. And you can see that if you're interested in kind of kicking this off with a go, whether you're new, whether you're veteran. So easing into the holidays is what we have called it, and we're really excited, but it's going to be an accountability group, recipes, product information. The nice thing about with the products as an ambassador, as a wholesale ambassador, we have a 60-day money back guarantee on all of the products that you have in your hands. So if you want to try something, if you want to mix things up, you have 60 days to give that a try to see if that's for you. And that's a really nice thing, is because that once you start one product, you're going to notice that you're going to fall in love with a lot of other products. And I'm being completely honest, I take everything, literally well, I don't take Nerve. But that is going to be that's the product of the month focus this month. So you'll learn a little bit more about Nerve. But my friends that take Nerve, I know, love it. So you're going to fall in love with the products. You have 60 days to give everything a try to see really what's for you and what your regimen is going to be like. So what can you expect if you are just starting out, or if you have just started and you're just ordering? I want to kind of lay everything out there with these products, because we are not a quick fix. And I think that our society and what we're used to, a lot of people think that quick fixes, or that, oh my gosh, I'm trying this, for 10 days and nothing's happening. Does this mean that it's not going to work for me? No, that's not what it means at all. The majority of our ambassadors, majority of our customers really start on the triplex combo. And you're going to find that if you're not starting on the triplex combo, that's completely fine. You might have your health path go in a different direction, but you might find that you're going to learn a lot about the triplex combo, and you're going to want to take this because it really gets to the root of so many different things. That's the Pink Drink Slim, ProBio 5, and BioCleanse. So, our products are they're safe, they're clean. All of them have effective regimens. There's clinical studies, which is so exciting. I know if some of you are research gurus, there's a lot of information out there on YouTube, which is fantastic. But the thing about our products is that they are majority all plant-based, non-GMO, gluten-free, no artificial flavors or sweeteners. We've just came out with the newest thing right now that we've come out with that we're really excited about. I'm waiting for my bottle, but this is a sample that I'm like hiding from my daughter so she can't take the last one because I want to keep holding on to it. X Factor Kids. This is our X Factor multivitamin for kids that has a probiotic in there right now, and there's no sugar. It's amazing. It is amazing. We just had a leaders retreat where they went over information on the statistics of the gummy vitamins that kiddos have. Any of the gummy vitamins. That's an extra, they said 4.5 pounds of sugar per year just from taking those vitamins. So this is huge, 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 huge for people with kiddos. So this is an exciting time right now for us. But again, every ingredient in Plexus has a purpose, and that's what I love so much. That's what I have found so much over the last 3.5 years. I have researched every single product, and we have a smaller product line, but every ingredient has a purpose. There is something called, if you're not a member of it yet, it's very helpful. It's called Plexus Power Tools, and it's www.plexuspowertools.com. It's $10 a year, worth the $10 for the year. It has everything you could possibly imagine. A one-stop shop, basically. It has graphics, testimonials, ingredient lists, PDFs, starting out as an ambassador, things that if you have people that ask you questions, if they want to try Plexus as well. So this is $10 a year. If anyone is interested, I'll put my user ID and password down below in the comments after this video is over. Feel free to use it, log in, and take a look around. What I always recommend is to create a folder on your desktop and save everything from Power Tools into that folder. Now things are changing quite a bit. We have new products that come out. We have new branding, different things of that sort. So if you save something, it doesn't necessarily mean that will be the newest, most current, maybe 6 months from now, but it'll be a really great baseline for you to start out and to start learning. That's the nice thing with this, is that it's go at your own pace. If you're not interested in sharing this with other people, again, that's completely fine, and we totally support that. But if you are interested in sharing it with other people, or even if you're not, to learn what it is that you're taking. You know, for me, when I first started, I knew that I needed help with my cholesterol, and I knew that I had seen a lab result from my friend Jen that posted that was like before and after. And so I ordered it because I trusted Jen, trusted her. I wanted it to work for me so bad. But what I was slowly starting to do, people would notice. They noticed my energy. They noticed my mood. And I was like secret pink drinker, you guys. Did not want to tell a soul. No one's knowing what I'm doing. I don't know why I had that mentality, but that's how I did. If any of you can relate, throw out some emojis, because that's what I was. But what I was noticing is that people started asking me what I was doing, and my answer back to them was, you know, they'd be like, well, what is that? What's Plexus? And my answer was, well, it's awesome. That's all I knew, that it was awesome and it tasted good and that it was helping me inside. But I wanted to then, I'm like, okay, that's my aha moment. I want to know how to answer these questions. Like what is it that is helping me? What is the main purpose for it? So again, you have a plethora of resources and information and knowledge and tools in Plexus Power Tools. There's a YouTube page called the New Ambassador Training Series. I highly recommend to subscribe to this training page. Now there's Training Series 101 and there's Training Series 201. So if you are new, then I would recommend watching the Training Series 101. That's more of the basic, where the 201 is more the advanced. When I say advanced, just for people that have been here a little bit longer. But again, just to dive in, where to start, how to learn. The last thing that we want you to do is to be overwhelmed with all of this information, because it is a set your own pace, a go with your own flow. But you'll find, hopefully, that you will just want to keep absorbing more and more and more, because it is so interesting. And it's just the type of lifestyle that we're learning about, the gut health, that is so interesting to so many different people. And I know it's become a really big hype. But again, if you want to find out, talking about ingredient lists, talking about labels, I've become really well versed on the ingredients, and I didn't start out that way, but I started out doing the research, and that's why I've grown to love that every ingredient does have a purpose. Wanted to talk real quickly, again, not a quick fix. The detox process. Some of you guys might be going through or have gone through, or not yet, die-off detox symptoms. Do not let that scare you. Do not let that scare you. I will repeat again, because this is something that we celebrate the symptoms. Now, we don't want you to become uncomfortable, but we celebrate the symptoms of knowing that these products are working. Now, if you don't have die-off detox, that doesn't mean they're not working for you. It just means that maybe your gut health is not as out of whack as somebody else's, or maybe you will experience out down the road. We want to set you up for success. If you're not educated on die-off symptoms, and trust me when I say this, for someone who's not educated on die-off symptoms and you start feeling kind of terrible or kind of gross or sick or upset stomach 10 days into Plexus, what are you going to think right away? That is not for me. That is absolutely not for me. It's making me feel worse, so I'm going to stop. That's not what we want you to do, because I can promise you there is a huge rainbow on the other side of that. There's so many of us that have experienced detox and die-off symptoms. And even though I want to tell you how exciting of a time this is that you're in Plexus right now, is because they've come out with the new formulated Slim. I'm going to call it Slim 2.0. They've come out with this with a prebiotic. So even someone like me who has been on these products for over 3.5 years, when I started taking that new Slim, you know what happened? I went through a detox. I had headaches, light, but I just didn't feel the best. And I was so excited, and it sounds so cheesy to think about it in that sense, but we want to celebrate the symptoms. But the truth be told is that Plexus is going to work for you if you work with it. So that means drink your water, half of your body weight in ounces of water. I know that's hard. I know that can be tough. And I know that can be like, when you first hear that, you're like, oh my gosh, how in the world am I going to do this? I literally had to go to 7-Eleven and buy a gigantic 100-ounce water jug, because that is the only way that I made myself stay accountable for water. What you're going to find, excuse me, is that you'll start craving water. Your taste will change. You'll start craving different things. Now, What this means is that, this is not a diet. And again, this is not a quick fix. You have to give it the time that it needs. It's kind of a layering effect. So Plexus is literally going into your body and combating against what you're putting into your body. So what does that mean? Like when we say, try to not hit the drive-throughs. Now, we're not saying like you have to go on a diet, but you want to make healthier, smarter choices. So are cheat days okay? Absolutely. We're all human. But you're going to find yourself, having more energy to want to get moving, to go to the gym or to have some movement in your day, maybe a more active lifestyle. You're going to notice that your cravings are different. You're going to notice that you're going to be more excited about knowing what you're eating because it's fuel for your body rather than like standing, because I used to do this, standing at the pantry, just shoveling Doritos in my mouth because my blood sugars were like all over the place. Now with Plexus, blood sugar stabilized, not doing the Dorito thing anymore. Will I ever have cheat days? Yes. We're not perfect, and we're not telling you to, what we don't want you to do is thinking that you're taking Plexus and then that's all you need to do. You want to work with it and let it work for you. Our bodies did not get so unbalanced after just 30 days. So it's going to take longer than 30 days for you to start feeling the effects in your body's healing from the inside out. And that's really important with the Triplex combo. But so these products, they're amazing. They're going in and they're really working on balancing your body from the inside out. So if the best advice I could give you, consistency and water intake are going to be really key to your journey with these products. If you find yourself finding it a hard time to fit these products into your daily lifestyle, change up the time that you take them. It is better to take them at an off time than not to take them at all. So for example, for BioCleanse, I know normally if you're taking BioCleanse, you want to take it between 10 a.m. and then maybe 2 p.m. For me, totally did not work for me because even though I work at a desk, it was just something that was really hard to keep remembering. So I take my BioCleanse, 2 of them in the morning with my Slim, and I take another 2 at night with my ProBio 5. I'm getting them in. That's the most important. I'm drinking my water and I'm being consistent. So you want to make sure that you're drinking your water, being consistent, and let these products work for you, because I promise you that they will. These are going to help our gut health not be so compromised. We take, antibiotics, have eaten processed foods, stress, environment. All of these things have wreaked havoc on our gut. Now, these products are going to go and help us become balanced. So expect to give it some time. We want to say at least, if you're doing the Triplex or other products, at least 3 to 6 months of giving this the time and being consistent, being true to yourself. I'm going to be real and raw and have a vulnerable moment for me. When I first started, I did this for 6 weeks and I was like, nah. I don't really think that it's helping me. And I let it phase out of my life, just like I did with everything else, because I wasn't sticking to anything. What did I notice shortly within 2 weeks? I noticed that I looked back and I was like, that's weird. I was sleeping awesome. I had kicked my soda habit. I was no longer taking Tums and all of these things and then I missed how I was feeling. There is such a difference for you to feel when you're not on these products compared to when you are, because you don't realize how good you can feel until you feel so awesome. And then if somebody took those products away, you'd start going back to the old ways and you're going to notice a huge difference. So pay attention to your body, pay attention to your cravings. Your cravings are going to diminish. You might not, if you're used to reaching for a Snickers bar after dinner, you might not need that anymore. You might not, that's more of habit. So once you change it in your mindset, but your sugar cravings could decrease. So you might not need that anymore. Also, grab a partner. Grab your best friend, your mom, your sister, your husband. Grab an accountability partner and do this with them. There is so much success when you have somebody to be excited about doing this with them. If you don't have an accountability partner at the time that's going to go with you and do this, find someone on this team. Find one of us to be your power partner, your accountability partner, because I promise you it's going to help us as well. So find that, and we are all here to help each other stay accountable. I wanted to talk really quickly, and I'm almost finished to be respectful of your time, but I wanted to talk really quickly about the comp plan basics. You are required. We have an amazing compensation plan. We get paid 11 different ways. The part for you that's really interesting and exciting is that even if you're here just to take the products for yourself, you can make commission on your own orders. How cool is that? So you are not required by any means to have any quotas or inventory or anything of that sort. Once a year, you pay $34.95 to be an ambassador once a year. So if you just paid your $34.95, next year at that same time, $34.95. That gets your own customer service department, your own back office, which they have just revamped our new back office. Back office is where you're going to manage your own orders, pull any reports, training, different things of that sort. We have a lot of training in the back office. Our new back office is called Genesis. We are all still learning. Like, it literally revamped today and launched today. So we're going to be doing a team training on that. But that is something that I wanted to let you know. But in the back office, you have the opportunity to set up, it used to be called a convenience order, and now it's called a subscription. You have the opportunity to set up a subscription, and the subscription is basically just your own monthly order of products. It's shipped to you every month. If you don't have that set up, sometimes the whole consistency can go out the window. And I have been known in the past to not have that set up, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I have like 4 slim packets left, and then by the time it gets here, I've already missed a couple days. So I encourage you after this video to go into, well, not today, because they're doing maintenance on it tonight, but sometime toward the end of the week, if you can log into your new back office and set up that subscription, which is your own personal product monthly order, you are going to be in really good shape. And I wanted to also tell you to concentrate on 3 things when it comes to the compensation plan. Just 3 things. We get paid on sales and purchases. So anything over 100 PV, PV is personal volume. So anything that you order, basically over $100, you are going to get. It basically works like a coupon from Plexus. It ends up coming back as a coupon for you to use. So anything over $100, you earn money back. Now you can use this money toward future product orders, or you can have it set up and transferred into your bank account. We have something called the Plexus Pay Portal that I will also post a YouTube video underneath this video. If you have not set up your Plexus Pay Portal, you'll want to set this up, because that's the great way where they can transfer the funds, and it's sitting in your back office, and then you can choose to have it put toward product orders or transfer it into your bank account. But so any customer or sales that goes over $100 through your own personal replicated website or back office. So anything that a customer orders or that you own personally order that's over $100. $100 is the baseline. So anything from $100 to $499 PV, you get 15%. Anything from 500 PV and over, you get 25%. So that's just kind of the bump in the payout. Bridget, you had a question. Can you change things that are ordered from month to month for your subscription? Yes, you can. You can go in there and edit your product orders. So like for me, I will add some products. Some people like, they stick with it, the same thing every month. But yes, you have the option to go in and to edit the date that you want it to be sent, and to edit what products are in there. So you have complete control, which is so very nice. So hopefully that helps. And once we get this new Genesis back up and working and running, we can definitely train and make sure that you're going to the right spot, because this is all, again, new for us. If it was the old back office, I would tell you how to do it right now, but I know that they've changed that up a little bit. So again, concentrate on 3 things. The first one, we get paid on sales and purchases, anything over $100. So that's awesome. We get earned commission and money on our own personal orders. I lost my train of thought. So, okay, for 15%, anything from 100 to 500, $499, and then 500 PV to over, you get 25%. We also, if you decided to add any customers, you get preferred customer bonuses. If anybody wants to join your team as an ambassador for the cheapest pricing, we also get welcome pack bonuses. Now, welcome pack bonuses are the bonuses if somebody purchases a welcome pack, and when somebody that joins you purchases a welcome pack, we get a bonus of either $25 or $50. And this is for anybody that you personally sponsor. Once you personally sponsor 3 people, that's where you hit the rank of silver. And silver with the welcome pack bonuses, that's $75 most likely for the welcome pack bonuses, and then $100 to hit silver. So right there you have $175 just by personally sponsoring 3 people. So this is where it can really add up. So whether you are wanting to get your products paid for, whether you want to make $500 a month, if you want to make $1,000 a month, you really, what you put in is what you'll get out. But again, this is no pressure. So if this is something that does not interest you at this time, we are just so happy that you're here taking the products and going to feel better than ever. So those are the 3 things. Concentrate on those for the comp plan. Paid on our own sales and purchases, welcome pack bonuses, and hitting silver. The compensation plan goes so deep and so wide. It took me a good year to really grasp and figure out. I just know that by my 2nd month of sharing, I remember this is when they did paper checks. I walked out to my mailbox and I had enough to cover a mortgage payment in my mailbox, which is literally mind-blowing. And I remember walking in almost in tears and saying, I'm like, is this legit? Like, what, is this illegal? What just happened? And this was all just by slowly like talking and sharing with my friends. So, and when it comes to sharing, you know, if this is something that you decide that you want to talk about, don't overthink it. It's so fun. It can be so much fun. It's really, truly talking to people about the products, about how good you feel, about what you found. It's no different than talking about a movie that you saw that you loved or a recipe that you made. You know, say that you see a coworker downing a Red Bull or a 5-Hour Energy. It's literally going up to that coworker and saying, you've got to try this Edge, you've got to try this pink drink. Have a sample with you. Even if you're not interested in sharing, I guarantee you're going to have somebody ask you what it is that you're doing if they see you drinking this pink drink. But that's how easy it is, you guys. So you never have to feel guilty about pushing products on friends, because we don't even call it selling of what ambassadors do. We share and we put it out there to the public because our products are safe and natural. And it's such an exciting time with what we have, because we all know people and people are on this team for all those different reasons: migraines, autoimmune, digestive, you know, allergies, all of these different types of things. So we have what people need. And if you think about it, that you're literally like throwing out a lifeline to them, that's where it can cause a mind shift in your, you know, like I have read many articles about people drinking Red Bulls. I was one of those people drinking Full Throttle energy drinks. If I would have known 5 years ago what I found out 3.5 years ago, it could have just, I mean, you know, you never want to think that bad things can happen, but when you see somebody drinking a Red Bull, you go up to them and you tell them about the pink drink, and you're literally throwing them a lifeline, because that is something that can become so passionate for you to want to help other people, and you can kind of spot it out when you're not even realizing what you're looking for. Now I'm like constant, like blinders, radar on all these different people. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, people that need Plexus, that need what we have. So please don't feel like you have to ever talk about it, but if you decide that you do, I just want to let you know that you're throwing out that lifeline for everyone. So I just wanted to also tell you really quickly, and then I will let you go because I know I've been talking about it. This is something that used to come to us in the mail, and I think just recently they stopped. It's called the Plexus Success Kit. Now, for you all that are new, if you want to put on the comments below, I think they're sending this out in electronic form in an email once you join. Let me know if any of you have received that. I wanted to let you know also, this is available to purchase in your back office for $19.99. It is worth every single penny. They have product information, learn while you earn guide. What if this could change everything? So if you have not received this, if you are one of the newer ambassadors that had joined when, and I was sad that they discontinued, but it's so awesome that it's available in our back office. $19.99. It's called the Plexus Success Kit. But this is something that is just makes such a difference. But let me know if you have it in electronic form. I wanted to also tell you, please never hesitate to ask any questions. We are a resource for so many different things, testimonials. We have team calls that we have every Sunday, starting normally on Sundays. We've taken the last 2 weeks, our schedules have been off a little bit, but every Sunday we have a team call, normally at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We would love to see you on these calls. If you want to catch up on any calls that you've ever missed, or find out about product knowledge or different themes, you know, I mentioned that YouTube is a great resource. Feel free to find me on YouTube if you just type in Nicole Gorgon Plexus. I have taken every Sunday team call that we've had over the last few years, and I have uploaded it because there's such great topics, such great tips, and I've uploaded onto that page. So feel free to subscribe to my channel as well. But this is a place that we want you to feel welcome. We want you to get started out right. Again, I know I didn't go into a lot of product information, but I just wanted to let you know kind of the tools and the resources that we have available. Facebook is such a great tool, but it also is amazing to get to know everyone on this team page. Feel free to send friend requests. If you decide that you want to make your first post and share with other people, let us know that you're doing that, because we will jump on and be the first ones to support you. I say, so Plexus started back in 2008. Started as a breast health company. The breast health check kit, which you might have heard about, was last month was Breast Cancer Awareness Month. That sparked so much interest into Plexus with the link with obesity and with cancer and different sicknesses and illnesses, that they decided to come out with more of a health direction, which is the development of the Pink Drink Slim, which that was developed in a diabetic case study. Slim became the core product, but now you're finding it really wrapping itself around other regimens, you know, with the BioCleanse and the ProBio 5. We have a plant-based omega, the world's only plant-based omega. That's pretty amazing. And a chewable vitamin for kids that I showed you. Our X Factor Plus that has aloe vera, all these different types of products out there that can help so many people with so many different things. And I just wanted to let you know that we're so glad that you're here. We're so glad that you took this leap of faith. And any questions that you have, you're going to start seeing a lot of training. I definitely don't want you to be overwhelmed with a lot of the information out there. I know it seems sometimes we might post a lot on this team page, but it's only because we love and care about everybody on here. So make sure you have your notifications set up for this page. If you have any questions at all, we're going to be doing another extensive training, but I just wanted to jump on here and let you know that you are in the right place at the right time. So in addition to some of the information that I'll put below on this video, I will also put some helpful people that are on YouTube. We have that have great knowledge. We have our own Erica Eiserer, who's on our team, who's a dear friend of mine, sorority sister, who's a certified health coach. She has such amazing knowledge. She just did a product video for our team call a few weeks back that you can search, but there is a search bar at the top of the page that you can type really any information in and find what it is that you're looking for. And if you can't find it, I can promise you that somebody else will. So I hope you guys have found this a little bit of help, and welcome to the team. And Bridget, how do you set up reminders for this page? So you just want to go, I think, into your settings on Facebook and just make sure your notifications are on. If you're seeing things, that means that your notifications are on for this group. But make sure to link yourself up to the other groups that we have going on. And if you have any questions or anybody that's interested in what you're doing, this is the place to come and ask, and we will get you started out right. But we'll be jumping on again very soon to cover a little bit more of further basics. But I hope you guys have a great night. Bye.